Welcome to Prime Debate. Cash checks, money flows in various forms, but what Indians in urban areas are increasingly checking on too is plastic money. Credit or debit cards, they have become an easy and comfortable substitute for cash, even for home and online shopping. What makes some people wary of plastic money though is that it is elastic. You can stretch it even when you don't have the resources to, and that can hurt. Credit cards or plastic money, they have become a substitute for cash nowadays, whether you are in need of instant cash during emergency or it's online shopping. Well, the reality is that credit cards play a crucial role in our lives.
In the present-day world, no one wants to be bothered by the presence of huge cash in his or her wallet, and the Indians are no exceptions. The unprecedented growth in the number of credit card users has stimulated the Indian economy by a significant extent. The arrival of malls, multiplexes, online shopping stores and shopping complexes have contributed to the growth of the use of plastic cards. It will not be wrong to say that such a scenario in context of the Indian market is not driven by style statement and is driven more by needs. The benefits of plastic money have offered unmatched ways to create an equilibrium and offer an amicable solution when it comes to purchases and the inability to possess or carry cash. The modern-day Indian customers find it more easy to make physical payment rather than carrying too much cash. The introduction of credit card facilities to pay for mobile, electricity, movie tickets and other related transactions have also contributed to the growth of plastic money in the country. There is no doubt that the rise in number of credit card providers and users have come of age. The credit card industry is likely to soar. The writing is on the wall.
Well, to discuss this issue, we have in our studios Harveen Pannu, who's the Associate Professor in Punjab University, Munish Bhatia, Assistant Vice President and Branch Head, Axis Bank, Chandigarh, Sahil Wadhwa, the Marketing Manager and IT Sales, and Darpan Kapoor, the Managing Director of Capsons. Well, thank you all for being with us in the studio. And if I must begin with Harveen, you have to tell us how much of plastic money do you use?
Well, I use it every month, and do you want the exact figures?
Not really. No. Just generally, how much is it? I mean, are you very comfortable using it?
Yes, I'm very comfortable using it.
Is it just like recently that it's a new thing that has come in, or it's been now part of your life?
No, I've had a credit card for the last 10 years. But yes, for the last 2-3 years, I've really actually started using it. I was using it earlier, but not that much as I'm using it now.
Earlier there were few apprehensions, I'm sure.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe it takes time, you know, it's a mindset also, you're carrying money, and nowadays you don't want to carry money at all. And everywhere that you go, you can use your credit card, that's it. Yeah. That's also another reason.
And generally, what are you spending it on? Where do you use it most?
Paying any kind of bill. If I go out shopping, I'm using it over there. Train bookings, if I'm traveling, air bookings. Yeah, and you know, online when you go, you know, you can get a good deal.
Yes.
So I'm using my credit card mostly for that. Shopping and of course this and paying up your bills.
Yeah. Well, Munish, you have to give us this input. How much do you think has this credit card industry has now really picked up, especially in our region?
This credit card industry came in India in 1981. The first credit card was issued by the Visa. It's a service provider apart from Master, Amex and Diners Club. Then from the last 15 years, after the coming of all new generation private sector banks and the advent of ATMs every nook and corner in this region nowadays, it has really picked up very well. It's increasing day by day. Even youngsters are preferring, because there is now more money there in their wallets, and with any bank credit card there is no need of actual keeping money, and if you are a regular traveler, it's very convenient mode to get your needs fulfilled at any time. You can say it's an electronic purse in your pocket, and debit card and credit card, both are the different kind of variants and the facility things for the nowadays. Any one of us, whether it is a student or a housewife or a worker or a marketing person, even for elder generation also.
Right. Sahil, आपका क्या experience रहा है with credit cards? आपको लगता है कि as a student or as a young person who's just got a job, आपको लगता है कि कभी आपने overspend किया हो?
Yeah, it will be happen with me also because उसमें क्या होता है कि हमारी अगर जैसे एक MBA या पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट करने के बाद एक बंदा एक नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग अगर किसी जॉब में आता है तो we ought to sell the sales per guy or to sell the credit card to that, right? So basically if they have started earning their package is 10,000 per month, right? So it's been very bad effect. We were selling the credit card up to the limit of 25,000. So it will create a negative because it will create a burden on that guy.
Yes.
It is very like a negative effect on to that.
आपके साथ हुआ है ऐसा?
हाँ,
कि आपने ज़्यादा स्पेंड कर लिया?
मेरे साथ हुआ है. मेरे साथ मैंने क्रेडिट कार्ड यूज किया था तो मेरी at that time my salary was 10,000. So I've used the credit card up above my limit, that is 15,000 because my credit card limit is 15,000. So it's very like it's a burden on me to pay along the 15,000 because my salary is not justified accordingly. So it's been very difficult. So I have to pay interest also accordingly. So
of course,
it's been
and it's huge interest.
Huge interest. So because so it's better we must carry the credit card, but it should be a limit also. Like if my salary is 10,000, so I must use the credit card up to the 5,000 limit, so that I can pay the bill accordingly. So it should not be a burden on me also.
So then how did you learn कि अब तो ये burden?
It's being basically I have stopped using the credit cards. I have just started the debit card because if there's a balance in my account, then only I will use it basically. If I don't have balance, then I'll keep it on me. So basically.
But I'm sure with your friends, they all must be going through the same problem.
Yeah, they are going because new generation are opting the new technologies. Right? जितनी technologies नहीं आएंगी तो वो new generation उस चीज को opt करेगी. तो it will be a bad effect कि हम किसी को देख के हमारी earning उतनी नहीं है लेकिन हम किसी को देख के उस चीज को opt कर लें. It will be a burden.
आमतौर पर आप किस पर spend करते हो?
हम बेसिकली जो होता है या तो हम जैसे फूड खाने पे, ठीक है, पेट्रोल, मोबाइल एक्सपेंसेस, ऑल दोस प्लस शॉपिंग बेसिकली, clothes we buy or to buy the clothes. So there must be should limit because if I am earning 10,000, there must be a limit that I should spend credit card up to the 5,000 limit.
I think he has a very valid point with that.
So that I can pay according to my salary. I can pay after a month.
Yes.
There should not be any burden on me.
Right. Okay, let's bring Darpan in, who's the captain's owner and gets everybody spending lots of money. so how when customers come to you, what is the usual mode of payment? Is anybody using cash now?
No, they are using cash. They are right now probably 40-60 is the ratio, where 60% is the cash and 40 is credit card. But percentage of credit card is increasing now.
Yeah.
So it is, see, retail was not an organized sector before. Gradually you will see that as retail and everywhere the things will get organized. We have a better communication skills.
Right.
So now using a credit card is not a hassle because you don't have to check anything in this is auto checking process and all this. So it's gonna come in and people are using more of credit card.
Have you ever come across experiences where somebody else has used the wrong card, like we misplace cards and that's a huge racket?
Yeah, you do come to know when there is a police verification which happens. And now initially it used to be a lot cases, but now they are not, because as soon as your card is lost, you get it registered and your number is blocked. So it's all auto process. So now those things has gone down. And initially when these fraud cases used to happen, we used to go and see our CC camera footage and then help police in catching that guy.
Did you ever manage to?
We did twice. We have been able to get the guy who was actually not a right user for credit card.
Yeah. Manish, how do you actually counter these frauds that do take place? And people are a little apprehensive about using them.
Actually, there is a 3-tier security system, and nowadays RBI has intervened in this credit card industry to avoid any kind of fraud. Earlier, there was just a swiping of the card and the transaction will be through. Nowadays, people are using the credit card via net also because a lot of online shopping portals has come. You can get best deals on net, and the mode of payment is maximum cases is credit card. So RBI and banks, they have started the 3-tier check on the credit card. There is one CVV number on the reverse of card. First, whenever you go on the net and do the transaction, the site will ask for the CVV number. Then it will come when you click on it, submit it. it, then it will come on some personalized question like what is your mother name or what is your place of birth, which is only known to you, not to anybody else. The person who has means keep it on a wrong manner, or your card went missing and then he has picked it up and then go on online and go for the shopping. So that information must not be with that. Then further a third check has been done on it. When you put your this personalized question, then it will ask for the online generation of password, which will come on your registered mobile number instantly, and it will be valid only for few seconds or a minute. So it will doubly show that the card was not used by wrong persons. So, and my friend, he has just taken a very valid point. Look, in every aspect of life, the disciplined approach is very much important. So if we'll go in a disciplined manner, then there will not see any kind of overspending, or it's a vicious circle.
I think
when you start spending it, then nowadays everyone want a good brand and good things.
I think that's the credit card has opened the window to all the good things, all the nice things in life.
There is a limit, and it actually banks, they fix the limit as per your paying capacity. They'll see your income tax return, your monthly salary, then only the limit will be fixed. But it is very well said by my friend that we should spend like 40% of our salary should be via credit card, and it's a disciplined approach. It's a very good approach. Again,
one thing you forgot, that as soon as you use the credit card, you get an SMS on your mobile.
No,
this is that's after the usage.
After the usage,
that's only if it's above 5,000.
It's even 1,000 more. It depends upon bank to bank. Their limit is some are having 5,000, some are having 1,000.
Yeah, maybe it depends on that, because on the credit card that I use, only if it's above 5,000, then you get that.
You know, when you are shopping at any point, or maybe your children are doing that, do you sort of tell them that you only use it?
No, nowadays the children are very smart. They know what to do. I've never seen my children, overspending, because I've seen them cutting out checks and sending the amount that is due. I mean, I think this is, depends from person to person.
Well, anyway, I'm going to take a very short break, but once we are back, we're going to discuss the human psyche while using credit cards. That's after this break. We're discussing plastic money and the Indian psyche. Well, now is the interesting part, because banks will give you credit cards and they keep phoning you all the time. They harass you that, ma'am, please take a credit card, or sir, do take it. So don't they sort of lure you, because here you've got this card, you don't really have to have the money in your bank, you can go out and spend it. So in a way, Harveen, would you say, is it illusionary?
No, this was happening, say, about 2-3 years back, but now the banks are not giving you credit cards that easily. They are very, very particular now.
साहिल, would you say that कि आजकल बहुत particular हैं जब वो आपको credit card दे रहे हैं? They can still give it easily.
No, they are very particular about all these things, कि उसके अंदर वो लोग अपने एक सेल्समैन अपना सेल्स को टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए वो चाहे किस भी हद तक उस तो जा सकता है, बिकॉज उसमें क्या होता है कि उनको टारगेट से अचीव करना है. दे थिंक अबाउट ओनली द टारगेट, दे डोंट थिंक अबाउट द ह्यूमन बीइंग इंडिविजुअल की उसकी लिमिट्स कितनी है, वो कितना तक स्पेंड कर सकता है, वो क्रेडिट कार्ड की कितना तक वो उसको यूज कर सकता है बेसिकली. एंड दैट वुड बी ए वेरी बर्डन की उसमें फिर लोगों की परचेसिंग पावर बढ़ जाती है. परचेसिंग पावर बढ़ेगी तो फिर अब इसमें क्या होता है, क्रेडिट कार्ड को हम यूज करते हैं, क्रेडिट कार्ड को यूज करने के बाद हमारी लिमिट क्रॉस हो जाती है. normally the guys, the gentlemen who do not pay their, तो उसमें क्या होता है कि rise in price, which could be inflation in the India. और उसमें क्या होता है कि एक commodity का price तभी बढ़ रही है because we are not
spending
paying
more than
our limit.
Do you think that
in other case it is good for economy?
Yeah.